Hello friends, and welcome to today's video. We are kicking off the holiday season with these freaking adorable Minnie Mouse ears. I spent about $5 at Hobby Lobby and about 10 minutes of my time actually putting all of this together, and I think it turned out really freaking cute. So if you want to learn how to make your very own little peppermint Minnie Mouse ears, keep on watching. For supplies for this project, first you will need a headband. This is just a 1-inch headband that came from a pack of several on Amazon. I'll link it down below. You will also need a bow for this project. I just picked up a ready-made one from Hobby Lobby, but if you wanted to make your own, I will link my shoe bow tutorial down below. For the ears themselves, I picked up these peppermint lollies from Hobby Lobby that were really super cute. They're basically just round pieces of styrofoam with this raffia wrapped around in a lollipop pattern, so you could easily DIY them if you wanted a different color or if you weren't able to find them in your local store. And lastly, to glue it all together, I used a little bit of E6000 and a little bit of hot glue. To get started, I just prepped the items that I would be working with. So for the bow, I decided to take the hairpin off that pins it to your hair. Obviously, if you make your own hair bow, you won't have to do this, but I really hate cutting and sewing sequin fabric, so to me, it was worth it to just go ahead and purchase the ready-made bow. For each of the lollipops, I just had to rip out the tag and clip off the stick. To assemble my ears, first I just took my peppermint and put them up against the headband to kind of figure out where I wanted to place them. For this, I ended up grabbing a pair that I already have and using that as a guide to see where exactly they should sit. And then once I was happy with that, I just checked to make sure that the bow would be in the right placement as well, and everything worked out perfect. So next I decided to grab a Sharpie and just mark on the exact spot of where I want to place those peppermints so that when I glue them later I know exactly where I want them. To glue them down, I started with E6000 just because this dries and cures and secures so much better than hot glue does. But then I grabbed hot glue on either side because hot glue does dry a lot faster. E6000 takes quite a while to fully cure, so the hot glue will hold it in place while the E6000 cures, and then the E6000 will be what holds it together long term. When placing it on, I just made sure that it was flush against the headband and lined up correctly so that it wouldn't be tilted funny or anything when it was on my head. And just do the same on the other side. The last thing I needed to do was attach the bow. I just took the hot glue and put a dab at the base of the bow where I was going to put it onto the headband and hold it in place while it dries. And then I just took a dab of E6000 on either side of the bow to attach them to the lollies just to make sure that it stays in place. The only thing I wish I had paid attention to better was the spots where I clipped the sticks off for these lollies. On this side I didn't hide it at all, and I wish I had thought about that when I was gluing it down. But other than that, I'm really happy with how these turned out. Alright guys, so that is how I made my Minnie Mouse ears. I freaking love them. They're so cute. I'm probably going to wear them in a lot of my holiday videos this year. I think these would be really cute if you did like candy lollipops. When I went to Hobby Lobby, I actually wanted to do some with some candy lollipops that I had seen, but by the time I went back a week later, they were all gone. And so I only had the peppermint ones, but they turned out really cute. If you guys like this video, be sure to click that like button and subscribe down below if you want to see some more holiday DIYs all December long. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. Bye!